Surviving Purgamentum, a test of human will. I used to believe that nothing could break me. After all, I had grown up in the slums of Varkra City, where survival was earned through wit and grit. But nothing, not the streets, not hunger, not even betrayal, prepared me for what lay beyond the towering iron gates of Purgamentum, the world's most disturbing prison. The day they dragged me in, the sky was overcast, as if even nature couldn't bear witness to what happened inside. The guards didn't wear uniforms, but grotesque leather masks stitched together from what I could only hope were animal hides. Their silence was more terrifying than words. They pushed me through the entrance, slamming the gate shut behind me, sealing my fate with a metallic clang that echoed in my chest. Purgamentum wasn't like other prisons. It wasn't about justice or punishment. It was a test of human will. The prisoners here weren't just criminals. They were experiments. The cells were unlike any I had imagined. Instead of bars, each was enclosed by walls covered in reflective, almost liquid-like panels. They distorted your reflection, twisting your image into a grotesque mockery of yourself. Day and night ceased to matter. The lights flickered erratically, plunging you into darkness for hours, only to blind you with bursts of white light when you least expected it. The first night I met my cellmate, Arlen. He had been in Purgamentum for 3 years, though time meant little in a place where days blurred into one another. His eyes were hollow, his voice a whisper of what it once was. "The walls listen," he said, his voice trembling. "They know your fears. They use them." I didn't believe him at first, then the whispers began. They started as faint murmurs in the dark corners of my cell. At first I thought they were echoes of the other prisoners, but as the days passed, the whispers grew louder, clearer. They weren't just random voices. They were my thoughts, my fears, spoken aloud. The prison fed on fear. It twisted reality until you couldn't trust your own senses. Meals tasted like ash. Water felt like oil sliding down your throat. The air itself seemed heavy, pressing down on your chest, making it hard to breathe. Survival wasn't just about enduring the physical torment. It was about holding onto your mind. Some prisoners didn't make it. I watched them succumb, their eyes losing focus as they muttered nonsense, finally breaking into manic laughter before they were dragged away. No one knew where they went. No one asked. Arlen taught me how to endure. "You don't fight the prison," he said. "You adapt. Let it think it's winning, and when it's distracted, you push back." So I played the game. I let the prison whisper my fears. I let it warp my reality. But deep inside, I kept a piece of myself hidden, untouched, unbroken. Then one day, the whispers stopped. The lights stabilized. The air felt lighter. Something had shifted. Arlen noticed it too. "They're watching," he said. "It's your final test." That night, I dreamt of freedom, real freedom. The gates of Purgamentum swinging open, the world outside bathed in sunlight. When I woke, my cell door was open. I hesitated, heart pounding. It felt like a trap. But Arlen gave me a solemn nod. "Go," he whispered. I ran through endless hallways, past cells filled with broken souls, until I reached the front gate. No guards, no alarms, just silence. When I stepped outside, the sky was clear, the sun warm. I took a deep breath, tasting freedom for the first time in years. I survived. I was free. But as I walked away, I realized something. Purgamentum never truly let you go. Its whispers still lingered in the back of my mind, faint but constant. I was free from the prison, but the prison wasn't free from me. I had survived the world's most disturbing prison, but at what cost?